Okay, so now let's get straight to business. This year, we're going to be focusing on listening because what happens is when you listen to live music compared to when you're listening to a recording, it's different. So, what we want to figure out is what is it exactly that we're hearing when we're listening to a recording? So, the process I'm going to follow is what I am learning myself in university, which is through a book called Understanding Records, which is written by my production teacher. His name is Jay Hodgson. And he's got a lot of examples that we're going to use in our class. I'm going to create some new examples, and I'm going to use other examples that I'm finding online and from friends that I know that are in this business. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a listen to one of the songs that Jay has produced. And this song is called Nikki's Wives Hunting Season. And here we go. Take a listen. And while you're listening, let me know what is it that you hear or that you think you hear. Okay, awesome. So now you're hearing all these really cool things. But don't worry about what it is that I'm looking for. I want you to focus on what you're hearing and not trying to think, what does Mr. T really want me to say? I'm not even thinking about that. All right, so let's try this again. And this time it's with a song that Jay has written. And this is called the String Quartet Number One. I don't know how to pronounce it. I would say is Gutei's Finger, Gutei. So let's, if I pronounce that wrong, I apologize, Jay. But anyways, let's take a listen, and this time, let me know what you hear, or what you think you hear. Okay, so now that we've heard two examples from my teacher, this time I would like you to pick an example that you love listening to. So pick your favorite song or pick a song you just feel like listening to right now and start jotting down, okay, what do I hear in this recording? Or what do I think I hear in this recording? And if you don't want to write down the words, you could draw pictures or you know what I mean. So just figure out a way to keep it, because what we want to do is we're going to do the same exercise again throughout the year multiple times, and you're going to see how this shifts and changes by what we're learning, which is pretty cool. All right, so take a second, find a paper, find a pencil, and think of a song that you would like to try to do this exercise with. Okay, I don't want to assume the answers that you're going to be giving me, but I am very interested in knowing if we're going to be hearing other things beyond instruments. All right, so when we're starting to talk recording practice, there's going to be something called reverberation, or in short, reverb. There could be things like, wow, I hear the kick drum cutting through the sound so well. How does that happen? And so what's happening when we're listening to a recording? We're not listening to all these instruments. We're actually listening to one acoustic phenomena, one really cool sound coming out of your speaker or out of your headphones, and it's imitating the instruments that we might be hearing live on stage. So this is what's going to make live music different than recorded music. But don't worry, this is going to make a lot more sense as the year goes on. Okay, we've done an excellent job on listening. Now what we want to do is we want to take a break from listening and start playing some of these instruments so we can start understanding what instruments you're going to be wanting to put on your recordings. So let's see what's on my cart and let's get playing.